Let's get ready to do 30 minutes of side split stretching. We do this every single day to practice consistency. We do this at the same time every single day, hopefully to build a little bit of community. Welcome to introduce yourself in the chat. And we do this every day to hopefully make a little bit of progress towards our goals, and hopefully you enjoy my personality enough to want to come back and hang out. I do this just as much for me as it is for you because I like having other people to stretch with, and it gives me purpose to help you and gives me motivation to do the things that I do. So thank you for being here. All right, I'm gonna take off my socks because I will probably slip and fall. Let's get started with hip cars. Hip cars are the first of our 3 warm-up exercises, and hip cars are controlled articulated rotations. I don't know how to make an R with one hand, but controlled articulated rotations. Basically, that's a lot of fancy words for trying to get your leg and hip through their full range of motion using just your muscle power. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and lift our knee as high as we can with muscle power. We're going to open up that hip as wide as we can with muscle power and keep that knee high. Then we're going to rotate the leg, not the whole body, but the leg, so that the knee and the ankle are as high as they can go. Whew, takes a lot of effort. I'm already tired. Knee and the ankle is as high as they can go. You can see that my ankle disappears because I'm lifting it so high. It's the same height as the knee. And then from here, I want to bring the leg down and back. What that looks like is we're going to flex the hamstrings, we're going to flex the glutes, we're going to pull everything back. We want to try and stand up straight as much as, oh, there we go, correct my hip. You want to stand up straight as much as you can, but if you lean a little bit while you're trying really hard to flex the hamstrings and the glutes, that's totally okay. All right. I think a comment just came in. Not Black444. We are doing 30 minutes of side split related stretching, and mostly it's lower body stretching because it's not like you're going to arrive in the side splits magically in one day, right? So we're doing lower body stretching. We do this every single day to practice consistency. We do this every day to build a little bit of community and hopefully make a little bit of progress towards our goals. We started like 4-ish minutes ago, and we start at the same time every single day. So welcome, join in, and if you're interested, come back, hit follow, subscribe. All right. Whew. All right, what are we doing? We're still doing hip cars. I'm still explaining what's going on. All right. That's it. We're going to do high knee. Open up the hips as wide as you can while keeping that knee as high as you can. Rotate the leg so that your ankle is as high as the knee. Bring the leg back so that it looks a little bit like this. Flex the hamstrings, flex the glutes. Feel that hip flexor in the front. And that is 1 rep. I think we got one more question. Where are you from? I am from the US. Let's keep going. Hip cars. High knee, open, ankle, leg down and back. High knee, open, ankle, leg down and back. A whole bunch of people just popped in. We're doing 30 minutes of side split stretching, and this is the first warm-up exercise. We're trying to get our hips through as much range of motion using just our muscle power as possible to get that blood flowing, get warmed up, and get a little bit further into our stretching session. So if that's of interest, stick along. We're doing this for 30-ish minutes, and you don't have to be here for the whole time, but if you get some value out of it, feel free to hit subscribe and follow and come back for more sessions. We do this every single day. All right. Pretty sure we did 10 on that side. Let's switch to the other side. Same thing, high knee. Open up that hip as wide as possible. Rotate the leg so the ankle is up. Bring the leg down and back. And then we're going to keep going 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. I cannot speak in another language. All right. We just did 2 rounds of hip cars, one on the right and one on the left. Now we're going to go in reverse. All right. So the leg is going to start backwards, flexing the hamstrings, flexing the glutes. Then we're going to lift the leg like we're about to kick somebody. Rotate so the knee is up and the ankle is down. And then finally bring the knee in front. We're just doing the opposite of what we were just doing. All right. Whew, let's go. 10 times. Back, side kick, ankle, knee. back, side kick, ankle, knee, 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 back, side kick, ankle, knee. We got maybe 3 more. I think we're almost done. You're doing great. And done. Let's switch over to the other side. Back, side kick, ankle, knee, back, side, ankle, knee, back, side, ankle, knee. That's 3, 4. Whole bunch of people just joined in. We are doing some warm-ups for some side split stretching. What we're doing is called hip CARs. Stands for controlled articulated rotations. We're trying to move our hips and our legs through maximum range of motion that our individual bodies can do with just muscle power. And getting our hips warmed up for some side split stretches. We do this every single day for about 30 minutes. So feel free to join in today or come back. Hit subscribe, follow, so that you can get notified. All right, let's keep going. We just wrapped up our first round of warm-ups. We're going for number 2. What we're going to do is called the elephant walks. What that looks like is we're going to fold into this L shape. Okay? From here, I want you to bring your belly button down to the ground. All right? You should feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Bring your legs pretty close together, like so. And I want you to bend one knee, keep the other leg straight. All right? Looks like this. From here, you should feel the stretch change a little bit. It's still in the hamstring, but in a different part of the hamstring, and you're still feeling this hamstring. Keep on trying to bring your chest down as much as you can. Take a couple of deep breaths, relax for a little bit, and then switch sides. If your left knee was bent, now bend your right knee and keep your left leg straight. All right, that's the first one. We're going to do 10. And as we do them, we're going to add a little bit more difficulty to the stretch, all right, to the warm-up. All right, let's do number 2. All right. 3. Remember, this is about feeling it in the hamstrings. Really try to get as low as you can every time. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. And let's go for number 4. Once you've done a couple of these, I want to add some interesting variations, all right? I want you to grab the right leg. Right now, my right leg is straight. I want you to grab the right leg. I want you to open your chest to the right and extend your arms and point up into the air and look at the arms, okay? From here, look at where your hands are pointing. Mark that spot. Remember where it is, and we're going to try and get deeper than that next time, okay? Let's switch to the other side. Do the same thing. Remember, we're trying to stretch the hamstrings, so bring the chest low and point to the ceiling. All right. You should feel a stretch out here in the outer glutes. And we're going to keep working on those stretches. We're going to do 10 reps total, okay? I think we've already done 4, so let's get back into position and do 5 or 6 more. Remember, we're trying to feel that hamstring stretch every single time, so if you suddenly are spending all of your energy trying to rotate and twist your upper back, and you forget about the hamstring stretch, slow down, bring the chest and the belly button down as low as you can go, and take a couple of deep breaths. If you slow it down, you'll remember that this is a hamstring stretch. All right, that's 10 reps. We are done with the second warm-up exercise. Let's get into our third and final warm-up exercise, and that is called the Cossack Switch. All right, what we're going to do is widen our legs, widen our stance till about 2.5 times our body width. Point our toes out just a little bit, and then try to drop all of our weight down onto one leg. All right, if you can get here, great. If you can go a little bit deeper, awesome. You'll feel some stretching here in the calf, maybe in the heel and the Achilles, You might feel a lot of weight in the hip. I want you to experiment with how your leg is positioned, but however you experiment, I want your knee to be just over the toes, okay? I want it to look like this. I don't want to see this or this. I want that, all right? And I'll show you what I'm doing from this side. Knees are over the toes. If I rotate the angle, it'll be easier for you to see. From here, we're gonna hang out. You'll feel the stretch and not the stretch, you'll feel the tension from all of your body weight here in this hip, and you might feel some tension right above the knee, and you might feel a stretch in the calf and Achilles. All right? From here, I want you to notice this other leg. The heel is down, the toes are up, the knees are up, the quads are all pointing up. This is called leg external rotation, and we're going to use it later for the side splits, so I'm going to point it out now. All right, from here, I want you to try and keep your butt as low as possible. Plant that other foot down and come across to the other side. All right, that's 1 rep of the Cossack switch. We have done, actually, we've only gone one side, so I guess we've only done half. Once we go back, we'll have finished our first rep. We're going to do 5 of these total, all right? If you are struggling with keeping your hips low, you can always come up a little bit, come across. You can try standing all the way up and then squatting. We're really just trying to warm up the muscles, so it's not super critical exactly how you do this, but we want to hit each of these end positions with the stretched leg positions, all right? Whew, all right, that's number 3, 4, and I think that's 5. Ooh, my hips just cracked a little bit. We just wrapped up 3 warm-up exercises. We're going to get into the stretches now. We have 5 stretches, the 5th one being 3 rounds of side splits. I'm going to peek over, take a look at the comments. Hey, Sivmek, welcome back. It's good to see you. Foxy Roxy, always good to see you. All right. Whew, I'm sweating. The warm-up has done a very good job at warming me up. We're going to get into the stretches. The first stretch is a hamstring stretch. I recommend you start by standing straight, taking a big step forward, pointing the hips back, trying to get your upper body horizontal as close to as possible. If you're a little bit at an angle, that's okay. I just want to make sure you feel the hamstring stretch, okay? So as long as your leg is forward and your chest is trying to come down, that's great. All right. From here, we have 2 options. If you're feeling a little bit wobbly, if you're feeling off balance, you can drop to one knee and keep doing that stretch with your best angle. I think the stretch is a little bit more intense if we stay standing, but you should experiment and see what is going to work for you. All right? If you are able to balance, I want you to think about that butt and try to stick it as far back as possible. The further back it goes, the more intense this stretch becomes. All right? From here, we're going to stretch for 30 seconds. We're going to try and bring our belly button down to the thigh. We're going to hold and keep consistent pressure, maybe bounce a little bit and try to get deeper into the stretch for 30 seconds. I'll count us in. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, man. Oh, that's an intense hamstring stretch. All right, let's switch to the other side. We can start down here instead of doing the full standing situation from earlier. We can get on one knee, extend that leg, keep trying to pull the hips back. And once you're in position, let's do our 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, hamstring stretch is done. Congratulations. We are 1 of 5 of our main stretches. It's time to go to number 2. Ooh, a whole bunch of people just popped in. We are doing 30 minutes of side splits related, lower body mostly stretching. And we are about a little under halfway through. So if you're interested, feel free to join in. If you are interested but not ready for a full commitment of half an hour, make sure to follow and subscribe so you can get notified and come back tomorrow. We start at the same time. All right. Where are we at? We're going for stretch number 2, and the second stretch is the butterfly. I recommend you use a flat wall behind you, and the reason why I recommend that is because you can put your hips, your shoulder, and your head. Where is the opening to this curtain? There it is. The head, shoulders, and butt up against the wall. And that makes it so that your posture is nice and straight, and you don't have to think about that anymore. You can just focus on your legs, because that's what we're trying to stretch, the groin. All right? So let's bring our feet together, pull our legs in. You notice your knees are up off the ground. I want you to first use your muscles. Use the muscles out here and your glutes to pull the legs open. Pull as hard as you can. Open them up as much as you can. And once you cannot get any more open, can't get any deeper, take your arms, apply a little pressure, and hang out here. That's it. Apply steady pressure. Keep on flexing those muscles. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, relax. Lift your hands. Oh, pull the legs up. Relax, relax, relax. Shake out the legs. Do a little butterfly flapping. And that's it. We are done with the second stretch. It's time for stretch number 3. We are doing standing pancake. It looks a little bit like this. We're going to spread our legs nice and wide. We're going to fold at the hips and feel that stretch. We're going to try and bring the belly button down to the floor as much as we can. And you'll feel the stretch on the adductors, the inner thighs. You'll feel it in your hamstrings. I feel it right here underneath my glutes. If you feel like this might be a little bit unsafe for you, I recommend you doing one thing. Go back to that wall that we were just using for the butterfly. Stand maybe 1 foot, 30 centimeters in front of that wall, and make sure that you can lean back and have your butt touch the wall. The reason why I recommend this is because if you start falling backwards, the wall will always be there to catch you. Okay? I'm going to do some demonstrations away from the wall so that you can see what the postures look like from different angles. But you'll be able to do everything if you stand just a little bit away from the wall. If you can fall comfortably to catch yourself with your hands, you should be safe. All right, let's go. So I'm going to show you at this angle. We're going to open up the legs as wide as they can go comfortably. As soon as it's no longer comfortable, I want you to stop, maybe come in just a little bit, and fold at the hips. All right, same as when we were doing the hamstring stretch. I want to stick your butt out behind you and raise these arms. You'll suddenly feel a lot of weight pulling you down. Now I want you to hang out here for 30 seconds. That's it. That's the whole stretch. Let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23. Try to keep the belly button as low as possible. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, all right. Bring the legs back in. Relax. Shake out those legs. Take a couple of deep breaths. Congratulations. We just finished 3 out of our 5 stretches. The next one is a little bit easier than the stand-in pancake. So you get to take a little bit of a break, but it's not that much of a break, so don't get too relaxed. All right. The next stretch that we're going to do is called a figure 4 or a pigeon. And basically, we're going to be raising our leg up to our opposite hip and trying to bring our chest and our leg together. You'll feel the stretch out here in the glute. You might feel it on the inner thighs. And if you have a really tight back, maybe you'll feel it in the low back. All right? Let's do it laying down so we can see a very controlled, easy to control version of it. And this is frequently called a figure 4 stretch. All right, so let's lay down first. Take the leg we want to stretch, cross it over to the opposite leg, reach through, and pull on that leg. You'll feel the pressure all over the leg here. And that's it. Apply steady pressure. Don't relax too much. 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh man, relax the leg, put it down, and we'll switch to the other side. All right. Same thing, take the leg we want to stretch, cross it over to the opposite knee, reach our arms through, and start pulling that hip up towards our chest. 30 seconds, let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, relax the legs. Move around, get some more blood flowing. We are done with 4 out of our 5 stretches for the day. We still have a whole bunch of people online. If you have not introduced yourself, feel free to say hello so we can help build the community a little bit. We do this every single day to practice consistency and hopefully make a little bit of progress towards our side split goals. Maria, welcome. All right, let's keep going. It's time for our 5th and final stretch. We're going to do 3 rounds of side splits. And if you're newer to this, I recommend you use the wall again. If you stand like this with the wall behind you, if you fall backwards, the wall will catch you, okay? So I'm going to take 1 step away from the wall so that if I stick my butt back, I can always fall into the back. And let's get ready to do some side splits. First off, we're going to start this the same way we did the pancake earlier. We're going to let the legs open as wide as they can go. As soon as it gets uncomfortable, stop. Come back up just a little bit. Fold at the hips. And put your hands down like you're about to do a push-up. Okay? From here, I want you to do something called external rotation. What this looks like is this foot right here. I want the heel on the ground, the toes up, the knees up, the quads up into the air. Now I want you to do it on both sides of your legs. If you feel like you can't move, you're already stuck right here, stop. We're going to work from this position. If you feel like you can get a little bit deeper, walk your hands back slowly towards your legs. The more your hands are closer to your legs, the more of your body weight will be in and above your hips, and it will be easier to get into a deeper stretch. Okay? From here, if you still feel like you got a little bit more, maybe do a wiggle from side to side. And if you're stuck, this is it. Let's start our 30 seconds. Let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Walk those hands forward. Pull your legs back together and come back to a standing position. Shake out those legs. Relax. I like to do something I call hula hooping to get these front and side of my hips loosened up. I always feel a little bit of a stretch after doing the side split by doing this. I don't know if this applies to everybody, but I have tight hips and I know I have tight hips, so I do this. All right, we're gonna rest for 15, 20 more seconds and then get back and do more side splits. Take some nice deep breaths, relax, and I'm gonna start setting up for the next one. All right, let's go. Same thing, if you're feeling less experienced, make sure you have a wall behind you so that if you fall backwards, the wall will catch you. All right, from here, let's open up those legs, nice and wide and slow and controlled. When it starts hurting, I want you to fold at the hips, put your hands down in a push-up position, then externally rotate the legs so that your toes are up, your heels are down, your knees are up, and your quads are up. From here, walk your hands back as far as you can. Really put your body weight into the hips. Try to wiggle from side to side to see if you can get a little bit deeper into the stretch. And once you cannot get any deeper, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, pull the legs together, crawl your hands forward. Oh, come back into a standing position once again. Shake out those legs, move, skip, dance, something. Just make sure your legs are still working after that last side split stretch. We have one more to go. We're gonna rest for a couple more seconds, and I recommend you try some hula hooping, some movement, and relaxing the body a little bit because it's so stressful, it's so tough to hang out there. My glutes are flexing, my quads are flexing, all my muscles are going so tight. And we want to give our body a chance to relax a little between each of the reps that we do. Okay? Whew. Sevmek is having a beautiful day watching me suffer. That's rude. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get into our third and final side split stretch for the day and wrap up for today. Same thing, if you're newer, make sure you have a wall right behind you so if you fall backwards, you can fall into the wall. And let's start by opening up our legs as wide as they can go. Take a couple of deep breaths. Fold at the hips. When you can't go any deeper, put your hands down like you're about to do a push-up to support your body. Externally rotate so the heel is down, the toes are up, the knee is up, the quads are up. Walk the hands back as far as they can go. Do a little bit of a wiggle from side to side to see if you can get a little bit deeper into the stretch. And if you are stuck, it is time for the final 30-second side split stretch. Let's go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's it. We're done. Crawl forward. Bring the legs back together. Oh, come on back up into a standing position. Shake out the legs. Relax. Oh man, after 3 rounds, my legs are like jello. On one hand, they're like all stiff and they don't want to work. On the other hand, they're like so weak that I also struggle to move them. This is the weirdest feeling. Okay, let's do some quick air squats, some hula hooping, and I think my legs are working again. So it is time to come back over to the camera and say goodbye. All right. There are still a whole bunch of you online right now. If I do not know you yet, feel free to introduce yourself, say hi, welcome yourself to the community. Sevmeg, Foxy Roxy are regulars. Now Black 44 is new to me at least, and Maria Velasquez I think is brand new as well. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for coming in to practice consistency, doing the side split with me. We have done 3 really hard warm-ups, 5 sets of stretches, and a total of 3 rounds of 30 seconds of side split stretches. So you have done an incredible job at practicing consistency. Hopefully, thank you, Sevmec, for responding and helping to build up the community. I appreciate you. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully everybody made a little bit of progress towards their side split goals. I hope y'all are proud of yourselves because it's hard work. There's a little bit of suffering, and it takes a lot of endurance to keep this up every day. So be proud of yourself. All right, that's it from me. If you enjoyed the show, please follow, subscribe so you get notified for the next one, and help me grow the channel. I'll be here same time tomorrow and for as long as, I don't know, for a while. So that's it. Goodbye. Oh, when will you be back on? I will be back on tomorrow in 23.5 hours. So see me soon. Nice to meet you, Marie. Thank you for introducing yourself. I appreciate it. All right. Shutting off for today.